Wow, welcome everybody. Happy Monday. I miss you.
Hey, we met.
We do match. And this was not on purpose. We don't know what each other is. See you. Hey everybody. We for Kettlebell training. And I missed you guys. I really missed. I just feel like a connection and energy, when we're all together, and although we need a rest every once in a while, and it's always good to take a week off from that heavy lifting, because I'm excited to get back into it today. I was really tired last week. I did a lot of sleeping.
Yeah.
We went to bed early most nights, like super early, slept, I don't know, at least 7 hours.
And I was sore all week.
Yeah. So
very weird.
And it was an interesting week in terms of energy around us. There's a lot going on in the world. And I know that a lot of other people that I spoke with, I work with clients who are feeling the same way, but I do feel better this week. Also, there's a lot of things going on, good things going on with David and I in terms of moving forward. We're able to purchase our Airstream this week. Yay! So we'll introduce you to her. Her name is Absolute Abundance. We call her Abby, and we also have a new tow vehicle to tow it with, and it's a 2002 Land Rover Range Rover, and his name is Manifesting Beast, and we call him Beast. So we'll introduce you to Abby and Beast, and as soon as we get our hands on him.
As soon as we take delivery.
Yeah, we're going to be out of our place in 60 days, so we need to sell our stuff. So that's what we're, okay, yeah. Except for Bugaboo. And so it's an exciting adventure. For those of you who don't know what we are doing, we are going to be working this summer up in Thomaston. We'll be staying in the Airstream most of the summer. And then we're planning on leaving Maine beginning of September, heading hopefully to Tennessee, and then up to California to be in California for the month of October. And we'll be there for a full month at my daughter's farm. And then who knows where we're going. So you'll have to follow us. We'll still be doing kettlebell workouts. We are getting that set up. We'll have a screened in tent and mats and stuff that we'll still be able to do kettlebell workouts. So we'll see how that goes. We may have to just do a video and post a video or something of that sort, but we'll figure it out. I'm not worried about that at all. But very exciting news for us. And I hope you had a fantastic week and a great weekend. The weather is beautiful here in this state of Maine. We actually got some sun yesterday. We went to Popham Beach early in the morning. Nobody was there. It was great. It was literally like our own beach. So that felt good, just being near the ocean, the energy of the water and the sun, walking on the beach for an hour or so. So that was fantastic. And we just want to say that as being out and about in the communities, a lot of people recognized us from the show.
That's so weird.
So I just want to say hello to all of you who are watching that we don't see pop up. We appreciate you being here. We hope that we bring some insightful inspiration and motivation to you, and also some strength training, because it is important, particularly as you get older, and just to function these days. You have to be physical. Even if you're working out and then you're sitting at a computer, you want to try to get up and walk and move around, and our bodies are made for movement.
Yeah, they asked Richard Branson, what anybody who doesn't know who Sir Richard Branson is should know who's looking up. Anyway, he was interviewed and they asked him, what's the one thing that anybody can do to increase their productivity? And he didn't hesitate for a second. He said, work out. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
You want to increase your productivity in anything you do, in any aspect of your life, work out.
Well, the way I look at it is we were gifted this one body to take care of. And shame on you if you're not taking care of your body, whether it's eating right, working out, because this is a gift. This is a gift that we have. We were given this gift to watch over and take care of. So we will do that. Let me just see who's on this. Joshua Brown is here. Tracy Newton is here with us. We have Jason over on Instagram and whoever else we don't see. The names pop up. Welcome. Good morning. Let's get started with our warm up and then we'll get right into a kettlebell workout. If you haven't gotten your kettlebell, this is a great time of year to work out with a kettlebell because you can work out inside or out. Doesn't inside or outside, so it doesn't really matter. I'm a little nervous about getting the kettlebell after a week. So we're gonna do a warm up first.
Let's do it.
And then we're starting with our bucks. Wow, I haven't done these all week either. It's really good to give your body a rest. The great part about joining us is if you have rested and you're worried about getting started again, we will help you. We'll help you get motivated. Everybody up off your couches. Let's get moving. Drop down hands or karate chop or paper towels in the bathroom, whatever you want to call this. Another really good feeling warm up. This is good. Hey, the other thing I wanted to mention is that we did a little bit of shopping at Cabela's recently.
Oh my gosh.
And, go ahead.
Hands up. We're going to do an exercise from Bagua. It looks like this. You're going to imagine that you've got a cup of hot water, cup of hot tea in your hand. And you're not going to spill it. You're going to bring it in, you're going to reach it behind you. And you're going to bring it around, bring it up high over your head, around, back to where it started again. Again, reach back, around, and over. Now we're going to go backwards. Bring it back behind your head, all the way around, wide behind you. Bring it in, and hand it to the front. Again, back, around.
You can put a cup in an actual teacup in your hand too,
That's right.
just to see
That's
how
why
you
it's
do
called teacups.
with your balance.
Other hand, reach it behind you. And this is going to articulate all the joints of your wrist, elbow, and shoulder to your furthest extremity.
It's a really good stretch.
And then backwards. Those are actually from a martial art called Bagua, which is a type of Chinese wrestling.
Heart openers, as we open up our arms, we can feel the gratitude and the love for everything that we have in our lives today. And as we come around, we just do some body tapping, which is great in itself. What I was saying about shopping is that I haven't, back in the day when we had sleeping bags and stuff, you roll the sleeping bag up, it weighed probably 10 pounds, 8 pounds, or whatever. It's this big pumpkin thing. And this is really fairly recent, in my opinion, 10 years ago when I was looking at camping stuff. Well, nowadays, when you go purchase a sleeping bag, it weighs like 2 pounds and rolls up into this little container like this. It's so cool because no more carrying heavy things if you're hiking or you're just carrying them around. We're going to be same thing with the air mattresses. Air mattresses have gone from, that you bring with you on a camping trip, have gone from these big, heavy
self-inflating
things to self-inflating mats that are very lightweight. It's the coolest thing. It's really a lot of fun to go look at that stuff and see how much it has changed. Fire pits, you can get smokeless fire pits these days, just really, really cool, a lot of fun. And we're doing some hip circles, just drawing a circle with your hips on the floor. You can draw zigzags if you want. You can draw side to side. You can do the cha-cha-cha
Way.
and the opposite way. Just really getting mobile and flexible this morning so that we can do the jobs that we're going to do. I have a big day today. My daughter is coming from California to visit Maine for a week, so she arrives tonight. So we're all excited. We have a lot of things going on, as I'm sure you do in your life. My grandson has a graduation party coming up in a couple of weeks, and senior night at lacrosse. He's a senior in high school. So your grandkids are coming to visit the beginning of
That's
July.
right. Next month.
So a lot of fun things.
All right.
Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
Is everybody ready?
Let's grab a head. Let's grab a tail.
I think I might start. Ready?
What I'm doing.
After a week off, don't try to really, you'll get back into it really quickly, but you don't have to try to be exactly where you were when you left off last week. We're gonna build back up to it.
Okay.
So I'm choosing a lighter kettlebell today.
All right. Put the kettlebell between your feet. Hold at the hips. Sit back into your hips. Hands on the bell. Seat the shoulders. Drive into the hips. 1.
Squeeze those glutes as you come up and grip with your toes into the mat. Really get some good stability.
8. 2 more. 9. 10. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to swing though. Here we go. 1.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Now alternate single arm.
Make sure you're using your core for the power. Your hips go back, working with your toes.
Bring it to the rack. All right, 10 swings to the rack. Here we go. 1, 7, 10. Change hands.
Well, the other thing that we're doing is we're weaning ourselves off from caffeine. Actually doing pretty good with it. That was probably something to do with the reason I was tired, and plus I was drinking some tea that had tulsi in it, which is a calming herb.
Tranquilizing yourself throughout the week.
I was wondering why I was so tired all week, and I looked and I didn't realize tulsi was a calming agent. But this week I'm fully off caffeine, not even decaffeinated coffee. I'm doing a 100% caffeine-free nettle tea first thing in the morning. It started yesterday, and it's good. I don't feel like I need a coffee, which is great.
Well, that makes one of us. Okay. So now we're going to go overhead with our presses. So swing to the rack and press. That's the long cycle. Here we go. And we're going to do 10 on each side. Press. 1. Swing it. Re-rack. 2. 3. 4. 5. Halfway. 6. Whoops. 7. Caught me thinking.
8.
And changing.
That's the thing with kettlebell. You have to stay present and pay attention to what you're doing. And because I'm using a lighter kettlebell today, I'm really working on my form, which is cool, which is really what I want to do today. Because we took a week off, I don't want to push it with a heavy kettlebell. So I'm getting back into it, but really paying attention to my swing form. That feels really good.
Formal.
I'm glad I took the week off last week.
Nine.
9 and 10.
Sit it down.
And if you think this looks easy, buy a kettlebell and try it with us. It's not overly difficult, but it is challenging, which is what you need. This is what we want. We want to be challenged. We need to work our muscles and be challenged. We're not here to just roll through easy stuff. We'll never gain strength and flexibility and mobility if we do that. What's up next?
We're going to do some lunges.
Okay.
So, take your kettlebell, swing it to the rack. Stepping opposite leg, coming forward. 1. Let's go to 10. 6.
8, 9, and 10.
And change hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Nice. This looked a lot more comfortable for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm using the lighter bell too, but even just the movements in my hip and keeping my back, my torso straight.
That one lunge is one that a lot of people have a hard time with it because there's a lot of different ideas about how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and keeping your torso straight and not bent, or your hips, straight is not easy when you're going down in the lunge.
No. And people get in a habit of doing it that way.
Yeah.
And then their brain tells them that's the right way to do it.
Yeah.
All right. How we feel?
Pretty good.
Okay. So put the kettlebell to the side. We're going to do some low windmills. Get back in the groove of our side bend.
Yeah.
Putting our feet either side of the bell next to the right foot. Turn to the right.
I'm just going to lower my, you can see on this block mat, but just a bit.
And so the hips go back, they go back and forth. Now, since I'm facing sideways, they go side to side. But I'm going to move my hips back towards Kendra and bend the front knee. The key is don't bend forward. Move your hips back, and that will cause you to bend forward. So, right hand on the inside of the thigh, palm forward. Left hand on your hip. Kick your hip back, bend the front knee, all the way down until your hand reaches the bell. Now, make sure your back leg is straight, tighten your core, lift. 1, 2. Take the opportunity to allow your body to stretch on each movement. 4, 5, going to 10.
Really, your hips are moving to the side. I mean, they're going back because you're turned to the side, but they're actually going back, but your brain knows that it's going sideways. That makes sense.
And set it down. Slide the bell to the other side. Point your feet 45 the other way. Hand on the hip, other hand on the side of the thigh. Find the motion. Keep it going until you can reach the bell. Tighten your core, hips forward. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit it down. Nice. Okay. So what I'd like to do is a little bit of half get up. So we're going to be, if you can adjust the cameras, this would be great. You're going to be in this position, lying on your back. Kettlebell press. Opposite arm at 45 degrees.
Hold yours down.
All right, I'll get it. And what we're going to do is press, come up to the hand. That's it. Key is don't let this arm bend. Keep your eye on the kettlebell. Keep your wrist straight. Keep your elbow straight. Keep your shoulders straight. All 3 pieces.
Okay. So can you do it again?
It looks like this. I'm going to roll towards it and press it with 2 hands to this position. My kettlebell is in my left arm. My left knee points to the sky. That's the leg that I'm going to push into. The other hand is at 45 degrees. So the exercise is to push and roll to the opposite shoulder. Fire your abs and come up to the elbow. And use your arm to press up to a half get-up position. Back down. So, roll towards your kettlebell, press it to the sky, seat the shoulder, hand is down, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on back. 2 hands on the bell. Pull it to your chest. Roll to your side. Change your hand position with your left hand. Drag it around your head to the opposite side.
So I have a problem. That's not really a problem. I have a hard time pushing with this foot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm finding maybe I can do it easier on this side. Sometimes on this side.
Most of the time when it comes to something like what you're talking about, it's not a weakness in the muscle. It's just an awkwardness in how it feels to fire it. So it feels like I don't have any strength in this because the neurological connection to the muscle isn't what needs to be developed.
I tend to use this hip instead of pushing on that foot.
Well,
And then
you may be firing that hip, but making the movement is impossible by doing that. That's like lifting something with this arm by firing this arm. You're actually just.
It's basically what's happening is so I've got the kettlebell up here. I'm probably using both my arm and this hip.
Well, you can try.
That's what I've been doing.
But it's not effective.
Right, it's not. Like this
Right.
foot, I could literally lift up off the, that's what I'm saying to you. So I just have to concentrate more on pushing with this leg.
That's absolutely right. Push with the heel into the ground so that it fires your glute.
Gotcha. I'm using the other opposite side to push myself up.
Okay. All right, here we go. You're going to roll towards it, over grip, prop it to your elbow, 2 hands to press it to the sky, seat the shoulder. Bend the knee, straighten the arm, extend the other arm. Now, pressing into the foot, elbow, hand. Come back down. 1. 2. 3. 4. 2 hands on the belt. Hold it in. 3.
That was better that side because I think I had when you bring your attention to a specific part that you tend to work that better.
Yeah, when you bring
think about it.
That's right. In order to build that neurological connection, you have to start by bringing your awareness to that part. The energy of your body follows the direction of your mind. And then the mind leads the motion. The Chinese say that the mind leads the energy, and then the energy leads the body. The yi leads the qi, and the qi leads the li. It took years to figure out what that meant, but it's really a very basic idea. If I want to move my arm, first I have to have the idea. Then I have to move the energy of my body. Then
Want to do some Russian twists?
Let's do some Russian twists.
All right, so we're going to stay on the floor, do a little bit of ab work, do some Russian twists. So go ahead and grab your kettlebell.
Yep, stick your thumbs on the top. And I tip it away from me, and then all at once I tip it towards me and pick it up.
The handle is towards your chest.
Yep.
Feet together, knees together.
There we go.
And just going to start going to the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift your feet up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The key to a good Russian twist is you bend yourself back just a little bit.
Yeah.
And also, when you're coming around, you want to keep your torso straight. When you're coming around, try to get your elbow. So it's elbow to elbow to elbow, as you're coming to the side, and it gives you a better twist in really working those oblique muscles there. So,
all right. Cool. Are we done for today?
I don't know, what's the time?
We got a little bit of time. I think we should do some swings.
Okay, let's do some swings. Let's do some swings. I'm gonna use the kettlebell
All right.
because the swing was a little bit too easy for me with the lighter one.
Let's do 50 of them.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work, everybody. Cool. Well, that was a pretty good start after a week off. Not too tough, but just to get the blood going, the muscles fired a little bit.
Barbara.
Barbara, hey. Good to see you. Natalie, we have on here as well. Good to have
Morning,
you.
Tim.
Great, Dad. I missed you guys. Isn't that funny? I can't see you physically. We can't see David either. Can you move over this way, David? There we go. There you go. Now we can see your handsome face. Ah, I hope you're having a fantastic morning. We make our mornings fantastic. So here's the saying for today, or mantra for today. Today is a great day to have a great day. Now, I have that on my bathroom mirror right now. When you get up in the morning, that's the first thing you should be saying. Today is to have a great day. It comes from Bob Proctor, my business partner and mentor, Dr. Jane Mims, shared it with me last week, and I've been using it all week, and it just lifts my energy and my heart whenever I say it. Today is a great day to have a great day. It just changes the focus. Starting to think of all the things you need to get done, or there's a lot of things going on like there are for us. It just changes your focus to say, you know what, don't forget to have a great day today. And you are in charge of that. You make your day great. All right, everybody, sending you love. Hope you have a fantastic day, and sending some special energies for anybody in the world who may be suffering today. We love you. We'll see you here tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, 6 a.m., bright and early for some kettlebell training, some inspiration, and enjoy your day. Bye, everybody.